Hello and welcome to Rathod's IAS. Today in this class, we are going to discuss current affairs of 10th October 2023. So whatever the current affairs we are going to discuss in this class, that will be important from your UPSC point of view and even from your state service examination point of view. And one more thing here is, if you are preparing for any competitive examination, so current affairs plays a very important role. So for that you have to refer national newspaper every day. So don't skip the current affairs because it will become a bulk chunk in your examination. So without wasting any time, we are going to see the important articles that are relevant from your examination point of view, and we are going to see some perspectives. So after seeing that perspectives, we are going to have a detailed analysis of those topics. And wherever it is possible, I will be giving you the mains practice question and as well as prelims questions also, so that it will be helpful to understand how questions will be appear in this UPSC examination. So first topic it is about assembly elections. So assembly elections in 5 key states in month of November. So month of November here in Chhattisgarh, Mizoram, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and in Telangana, yes, we have elections. And the election day will be in Chhattisgarh. We have 2 phases of elections, that is on November 7th and 17th, and Mizoram on November 7th, Madhya Pradesh on November 17th, Rajasthan on November 28th and Telangana November 30. So in these dates we have elections. Okay, so here you have to see about Election Commission of India and different types of elections. For example, we have elections for Lok Sabha, elections for Rajya Sabha, and we have state legislative assembly elections and legislative council elections, and we have by-elections. So you have to see the different types of elections. So when these elections will be happening, and this article is talking about legislative assembly elections, that is state legislative assembly elections. Okay, and here one more thing you can focus is, what is the role of Election Commission of India? So this topic is also very important, and actually this article is important from your polity, which comes under your GS paper 2. Okay, and elections and electoral reforms is one of the favorite topic of UPSC, and you can expect questions from this topic. And next topic is, Israel imposes total siege on Gaza, death count raises. So here you have to see map of Israel, and you have to see where is this Gaza strip is present. Okay, that's it. So already we discussed about the details of this issue in our yesterday's lecture and even in our day before yesterday's lecture. So we are not going to see that topic today. And if you move on, you can see there is one article here that is about Economics Nobel Prize. So Claudia Golden, she wins 2023 Economics Nobel Prize because she did work on workplace gender gap in the workplace. That means here in society we have men and women. So especially in workforce, so men are dominating women. So men are dominating women, correct? So in workforce we have men and women. In this workforce especially, that means the people who are doing the jobs, so men are dominating women. So because of this we can see there is a gender gap. There is gender gap at workplace. So recently World Gender Gap Report is released. So which organization released that report? Please let me know in the comment box. Don't forget about this. So here you have to see what are the reasons. Tell me fast, what are the reasons? The first one here is patriarchy. So because of this patriarchal society, women, they are not allowed to do job. So even the women who are completing their graduation, so they are simply sitting in homes and take caring of works of household and take caring of their children and as well as their younger people. So because of this, the contribution of women to our economy is very less. So the primary reason here is patriarchal society. And next one is even lack of skill, women are not moving. And recently one report which came that so women, they are searching for the job which are nearby their vicinity, so not far distances. So because of this also, this is one important reason that led to increasing of unemployment in women. And even there is one social norm that women is not fit for all the roles. So here because of this also women, they are not taken into jobs. So men are opted for more jobs. Okay, so here we have to see this topic, and this topic is important from your economy and as well as from your society point of view. So this article is at most important and we have to see this. Clear? And you can leave the city page. There is nothing much important in our city page today. So you can move on to our states page. So here in this month of November, so most of the articles will be political articles regarding elections in different states. So you will be having less burden, right? And you can complete this paper in 45 to 1 hour time. Okay, because no need of reading almost all the political articles. It is waste of your time. And in the states page also I found nothing important. And you can see this editorial page. So this article, it is regarding Israel-Palestine issue. So I discussed this topic in yesterday's lecture and day before yesterday's lecture. So you can watch those lectures if you have not watched those lectures. And next one, it is about mental health and floundering informal worker. So this topic is at most important. Here you have to see informal economy. So you have to see what is the meaning of informal economy and what are the challenges which are faced by this informal economy, right? So this is very important article because about 90% of our economy is informal economy. Okay, so in our economy we have two types, formal and informal. So informal, normally they will be having job security and as well as social security, but this informal sector, they do not provide any job security or income security because they are not registered companies. Okay, so because of this, yes, we are seeing there will be uncertainty in this informal workers and they will be facing some mental health consequences as well. So we have to see this topic and it is at most important. And if you move on in this text and context, you can see this article, it is regarding the state of India scheduled areas. So you have to see what is the meaning of scheduled areas and in which states we have these scheduled areas and which are the articles related to the scheduled areas. So everything, and this topic is important from your GS paper 2 point of view. And if you move on in this news page, so most of the articles are regarding Israel-Palestine. And you can directly move on to this page number 12. So here you can see one article that is about unemployment rate. Urban unemployment rate drops to 6.6% in quarter 1. So in quarter 1, what happened recently? Periodic labor force survey which came up with the study, and this study said that unemployment rate in urban areas of a country has shown a decrease. Okay, from this April to June month. So there is decreasing of unemployment rate, right? So here you have to see what are the reasons, that's it. And if you move on, here you can see stroke deaths likely to increase to 9.7 million by 2050, says one report. So recently Lancet Neurology Journal which said that there is increasing of prevalence of the stroke. So as is the stroke, it is a highly preventable and it is also highly treatable disease, but it is going to increase to 9.7 million cases. Okay, so here we have to see what are the reasons, so what can be done. And next topic is ICMR to conduct study to develop solutions to remedy childhood undernutrition. So ICMR is nothing but Indian Council of Medical Research. So it is coming up with a team to start multi-center research study, and we are going to assess the effects of providing appropriate take-home foods in combination with the behavioral change. so that automatically we can improve the nutrition of young children. So especially the children between the 6 and 24 months, so they are in a very critical period. Okay, at that time here, if they are not getting proper nutrition, that will be having impact on their health in the future. So they may affect with wasting, stunting, etc. So in this time period between 6 to 24 months, especially the first 1000 days of the birth is very important for the children growth. So at this time we have to focus on the proper nutrition. So because of this, here ICMR it is going to come up with a solution to ensure child nutrition or to address this child malnutrition issue. Is that clear? And now let us move on. In this business page today there is nothing much important, and even this world page also there is nothing much important. So now let us try to see detailed analysis of these topics, okay, whatever we discuss now. So first topic, it is about elections, right? Yes, first topic, it is about assembly elections in 5 key states, and you have to remember that state. And if you are from that one of the states, means you have to see like what is the role of ECI and what are the steps taken by ECI. So everything that you have to maintain a diary. That will be very important, okay. And if you see the context, it says that assembly elections in 5 crucial states, that is like Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Telangana and Mizoram. So they are going to be held between November 7th to November 30, and on December 3rd we are going to get the final result of that elections. So if you see the types of elections in India, so India is a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. So please let me know which of the words which added through amendments in this, because there are some words which are added through amendment. So please let me know which words are added through amendment, and this is a prelims question 2021. So the constitution conception of democracy is that people will be represented in the parliament and state legislature through their electoral process. So people will be electing their representative, and these representative will be representing the people of that area in Lok Sabha or in our state legislative assembly. So this is the idea of India is sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. So if you are talking about the types of elections in India, so we have the elections to the member of parliament. That means here Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So for Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha we have elections. And next one here is members of state legislative councils and members of state legislative assemblies and the members of local governance bodies. And the by-election, so whenever any seat holder of a particular constituency, whenever he dies or resigns or disqualified, so we will go for by-elections. So here let me know which of these elections will be conducted by ECI, Election Commission of India. So this is your second question, so please let me know in the comment box, so that you can improve your knowledge. And if you are talking about what is the role of Election Commission, so India's federal agency, we have this Election Commission, and this Election Commission, it was established in accordance with our constitutional requirement, and we are focusing on ensuring of free and fair elections. And here ECI, that is Election Commission of India, will be guarantees free and fair elections in the nation. And which article talking about that? Article 324 of Indian Constitution establishes Independent Election Commission. So Independent Election Commission will be established by Article 324 of the Indian Constitution. So the Election Commission, which controls the members' behavior before, during and after elections accordance with the law. So these are some important things that you have to remember regarding this topic. And now let us try to see the article regarding economics related Nobel Prize. So context says that a Nobel Prize for economics was awarded to Harvard University professor, and the name of that professor is Claudia Golden. So Claudia Golden, for her research that has advanced the understanding of gender gap in labor market, she got this Nobel Prize. What exception she did? We have to know that, right? So we are going to see that. So here Golden is just third woman to win this prize out of 93 economics laureates. So out of 93 people who got this economic Nobel Prize, so out of this she is the third woman. And you can see even here also we can see there is gender gap, right? So she has studied 200 years of women's participation in the workplace. So because of this study which says that despite of economic growth, yes, economic growth is seen in almost all the countries. So despite of this economic growth, there is no participation of women. Okay, women's pay did not continuously catch up to the men's, and a divide still exists despite women gaining higher levels of education than women. So even in some arenas, some fields, yes, women, they are having the good levels of education compared to that of men. But even though women's contribution to economy is very low compared to that of men. So Golden's research does not offer solutions, but this research which gave the policymakers some idea regarding how to address this problem. So because of this, she got this Nobel Prize. And if you're talking about what are the initiatives that came up in India, especially to decrease this gender gap, so this is also very important, and I am giving the content so that you can make a note of this content, so that you can understand which of the schemes that are present in our country regarding this gender gap. And you can use this data whenever you are writing your mains answer and even in your essay. So first one is economic participation and health survival. So first we have this Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. So this Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao ensures the protection, survival and education of girl child. So we are focusing on empowerment of girl child. And we have Mahila Shakti Kendras. So they are focusing on empowering of women. And under this Mahila Shakti Kendras, so women will be getting opportunities for skill development and as well as employment. So for employment and skill development, so this scheme will be very much helpful. And we have Mahila Police Volunteers. So this Mahila Police Volunteers which envisages engagement of Mahila Police Volunteers in the states and UTs, and they will be also acting as a link between police and community, and will also facilitate women who are in distress. So women who are in distress, they will be getting help under this Mahila Police Volunteers. So police will be coming and they will be helping this woman. And next one is Rashtriya Mahila Kosh. So it is nothing but it is Apex Microfinance Organization, and it provides microcredit at a consensual terms to the poor women. So microcredit will be getting for various livelihood and income generating activities. And next one is Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. So under this Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, so here girls, they have been economically empowered by opening their bank accounts. So under this women, they can open the bank accounts. And female entrepreneurship. So we are also promoting, government is also promoting this female entrepreneurship. And for this, government also came up with some programs like Stand Up India, Mahila E-Heart, and SH, that is self-help groups, and as well as NGOs and skill development programs for women, etc. And next one is Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya. So they have been opened in educationally backward classes, backward blocks. Here it will be like providing the hostel facility education for the girls who belongs to backward class, especially for STs and SCs. And next one is political reservation. So government has reserved about 33% of seats for women in Panchayat Raj, and recently the bill for women reservation Lok Sabha and State Legislative Assembly has also been passed, and even it also gets the assent from the President. So these are some initiatives which are taken by the Government of India. And next topic is mental health and flaunting informal worker. So here we are going to see what is informal sector, and here we have to see what are the challenges which are faced by this informal sector. So these are very important. So if you're talking about context, so an informal economy is nothing but, so we are having a company, So we are having a company and this company it is not registered. Okay, it is not registered with the government, so that the people or employers who are working under this, they will be not getting any social security. Okay, in many parts of the developing world, including India, so informal sector has reduced a very sluggish pace now. But even though in urban areas, we can see this informal sector which is flourishing. So here, despite of this rapid economic growth over the last 2 decades, so even 90% of workers, even 90% of the workers in India, they have remained informally employed and producing about half of gross domestic product. Okay, so despite witnessing the rapid economic growth over the last 2 decades, 90% of workers, they are still working in this informal sector. It is one cause of concern. And the official periodic labor force survey data which says that about 75% of informal workers, they are self-employed and they are casual wage workers with average earnings which is very much less compared to that of regular salaried workers. So this is also one problem which is faced by these informal workers. So what are the challenges here? So there are some challenges which are related to the labor related challenges. On dividing the large number of workforce between the rural and urban segment, so the large number is employed in the rural sector and bigger challenge is urban workforce in the informal sector. So if we are talking about this rural sector, so rural economy which is mainly based on agriculture and small cottage industries, right? So but the problem here is entirely with this urban workforce. So most of this urban people, they are working in this informal sector and they do not have social security. For example, if you are moving on the road in the morning time around 9 to 10 o'clock in the morning, so you will be seeing some addas, the places where you can get a lot of informal workers. Okay, there will be hundreds and even 500 to 600 people, they will be coming and standing there. They will be searching for the person who will come to them to get the work. Okay, so that type of urban workforce that you can see, they are working in informal sector. And here, if you are talking about the challenges regarding the labor, especially these informal workers, what are the challenges you are facing? So first one here is, so there is a long working hours for these people. And what are the work they are doing? They will be getting normally low pay and they are also working in a very difficult conditions. Sometimes they will be not getting even the toilets, sometimes they will be not getting drinking water and even proper sanitation. So everything that they will be not getting. Okay, so this is one problem. But if you are working as a software in a so-and-so company, you will be getting restrooms and you will be getting washrooms, you will be getting the canteen area and they will be at most clean. But those will be not present for these people who are working in this informal sector. And this one is low job security will be there. So they do not have any job security and low job satisfaction also. Even though if they are working hard for long hours, they will be not getting enough salary. And next one is there is inadequate social security regulation and there is also difficulty in exercising the rights of the people and especially even child and forced labor discrimination, they are also seen in this informal sector. And next one is they are vulnerable and they are low paid and undervalued jobs and even they will be facing the mental stress also. So one day they will be getting job, another day they will not getting. So there is no guarantee of getting job if they are going to addas. Okay, so these are some important things. So apart from this, if you are talking about one more challenge, so there is also the issue of productivity. So the informal sector basically comprises of MSMEs and household businesses which are not as big as like Reliance. So they will not take any advantage of this scale. And this one is there is also inability to raise tax revenue. So whenever any company which is not registered with government, they will be not paying the tax to the government. So because of this, yes, there is also loss of revenue to government. And next one is there is lack of control and surveillance. So actually this informal sector in our country is unmonitored by the government. And next one is we are also having this low quality products. So although the informal sector employs more than 75% of Indian population, so the value addition per employee is very low. That means the major proportion of our human resource is underutilized. And next, now let us see the mains question, that is, what do you understand by the term informal sector? Enumerate the steps taken by the government to improve the conditions of worker in informal sector. So you have to write what is the meaning of informal sector, and in body you have to write about what are the steps or measures taken by government. Okay, so that is very important. And recently government came up with this e-Shram portal. So e-Shram portal for taking the details of an informal sector, the people who are working in this informal sector. So please let me know what are the steps taken by the government in the comment box. Don't forget about this. So this is your third homework. And next topic is the state of India's scheduled areas. So next topic is state of India's scheduled areas. So this topic is important from your GS paper 2 and as well as from your GS paper 3. And this topic you can get questions from your prelims and as well as mains. So now mains answer writing course, I think if you are part of that, you might be knowing about this question. So I gave you question regarding, so who are the scheduled tribes? Yes or no? That question is related to this topic itself. And whenever we are giving the answers or questions in your mains answer practice, so that will be related to the static and as well as dynamic in nature. So now let us see this topic in detail. So if you see context, it says that India's 705 scheduled tribe communities, they are making about 8.6% of country's population. So how much percentage of population which is ST in India? That is about 8.6. They live in 26 states and 6 UTs. So it is also very important. And please let me know which state do not have the scheduled tribes in the comment box. And here you have to know some important articles which are related to the scheduled tribes and scheduled areas. There is article 244. Article 244 pertains to administration of scheduled and tribal areas. Okay, so to administer this scheduled and tribal areas, we have this article 244. And article 244 subclass 1, which provides for the application of 5th schedule provisions to scheduled areas notified in any state other than Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram, that is AMMT. AMMT. Okay, or else you can say like ATM. ATM with no money, that is money means nothing but Manipur. So Manipur is not there. So Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram and Tripura. So these are the states which comes under 6th schedule of Indian Constitution, and it comes under this article 244 subclass 2. And if you see details, it says that despite the persistent demands by Adivasi organizations, villages, they have been left out in 10 states with scheduled areas and in other states with ST populations. So actually what happened, there are some issues which are going on in these scheduled tribe areas. So there are some demands which came up by these Adivasi people. They are nothing but tribal people and organizations. So because of this, what happened, the villages, they have been left out in these 10 states and scheduled areas and in other states with ST population. So based on 1961's Debar Commission report, so it said that whenever we are declaring any area as scheduled area, so it should be based on some important factors. The first one is it should be predominantly inhabited by the tribal population, and it should be having the reasonable size or area, and a viable administrative entity such as district, block or taluk, or economically backward of the area to the nearby areas. So these are some factors that we have to take into concern. So whenever we are deciding that so and so area is a scheduled area. So what is scheduled areas? So scheduled areas, they cover about 11.3% of India's land area. And this area which has been notified in 10 states. It is Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Odisha, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra and Himachal Pradesh. So in these areas, yes, we have the scheduled areas. And who have the power under this 5th schedule? So the power it is given to the president to declare any area as a scheduled area. So this will be your prelims question. So that's very important point. And next topic is stroke deaths likely to surge to 9.7 million by 2050 says report. So this article is talking about the real death because of the stroke. Stroke is nothing but what happens here is suddenly stopping of blood supply. Stopping of blood supply. So I think you might have come across this word called as brain stroke, heart stroke, etc. Heart stroke is also called as heart attack, right? So there is an article which says that so this stroke it is highly preventable. So if you are having the lifestyle modifications and if you are taking the proper treatment, yes, you can come out of the stroke. But even though there is increased risk of stroke, and is one main contributor for the death of around 9.7 million people. So it is according to this Lancet survey. So context says that stroke it is a highly preventable and treatable condition. So this leads to nearly 10 million deaths annually by 2050. And primarily it is affecting the low and middle income countries. So this is the thing which published in a recent Lancet based journal. So if you see details, it says that the projection which comes from collaborative efforts of World Stroke Organization and Lancet Neurology Commission, under which 4 studies have been published. So this report says that your stroke deaths are expected to increase from 6.6 million in 2020 to 9.7. There is the increasing of the stroke related deaths in our near future. And by 2050, it is estimated that the contribution of stroke deaths in these low middle income countries will see an increase from 86 to 91%. There will be increasing of these deaths from 86 to 91%. And the recommendations which include establishing of cost-effective surveillance system. So we can come up with that. And even we have to go for data collection, that is epidemiological data. And we have to see the prevention and the treatment of this stroke. And we can also increase public awareness regarding so how health style modifications will be helpful. So for example, this lifestyle modification is nothing but getting up early. So instead of using lift, you can use stairs and you can go for walking, and instead of taking this carbonated food or outside food like bakery food, pizza, fried rice, so and so. So you can take the healthy food that is cooked in home. So in this way, you can make some small changes in your life so that you can protect your health. And next one here is utilization of mobile and digital technologies also causing harm. So we have to be coming out in the future, and we have to go for training and awareness, and we have to prioritize the planning of acute stroke care services. So we have to focus on capacity building and training, and as well as we need to have proper equipment to address this stroke, and we have to focus on even affordable medicines and allocating adequate resources. So these are some important recommendations which are given by this study. So I hope it is very much clear now, right? And now let us see one important thing, that is our mains answer writing course. So this mains answer writing course had been started yesterday, but in this week you can join this course. Okay, so you can take 1 week of time. So in this 1 week also you can join this course. So here in this course, it is helpful for your beginners, and if you are already gave your attempts but you are weak in this answer writing, or if you are not having proper answer writing skills, you can join this course. And here we are covering your entire GS, okay, that includes GS1, GS2, GS3 and GS4, and even on Sundays we will be having case studies and ethics practice, and for each and every question and case study or essay, we will be providing you the model answer so that you can also develop content. And one more thing here is, so there will be detailed evaluation of your answers that you wrote, so that we are going to give you the feedback which will be helpful automatically for the improving of your presentation. And as well as there is live doubt clearing sessions on every Sunday at 7 p.m. There will be also having the live answer writing, like essay writing and case study writing. So this will be very beneficial for improving of your answer writing skills of essay. Okay, and the cost of this course here is 8,200 rupees for 1 year. For 1 year cost is 8,200 rupees. But even if you can't pay this amount in one go, you can pay in 2 installments. Okay, if you want to enroll, you can call me on this number, or you can directly visit our website rathod.iasacademy.com. So the number is 8074765513, and this is also WhatsApp number. You can text me on WhatsApp as well for the details regarding this course. So this course is absolutely beneficial. So it is very even affordable and even accessible to you. And if you want to get this type of course, you can't get anywhere with this low price and with such a great quality. Okay, try to join this course, and this live session will be taken on Zoom, so that you can also raise your voice. So there we will be having the discussion. So this interactions will be not one way, it will be two-way interactions, so that you can raise your voice and you can express your views. So especially students who are the part of this main answer writing, who are joining this live classes every week, so please let me know your review regarding this course in the comment box, so that others will be also get benefited regarding that. So please review this course. Okay, so this is about this, and now I want to show one more important thing, that is our Telegram channel, that is Rathod's IAS classes. So where you can get this notes of this class. So whenever we are updating video, uploading video in YouTube, so you will be getting the notification, and even you will be getting the notes of that so and so class in this Telegram channel. And this is our Rathod's IAS Academy YouTube channel. You have to do subscribe to this channel, so that whenever we are posting the video, you will be getting the notification. And this is our website, Rathod's IAS Academy. You have to click on login and register if you are visiting our website for the first time. So here you have to click on do not have account and you have to register. So after registering, okay, here you can click on the courses, course list, and these are the wide range of courses that we are offering in this Rathod's IAS Academy. So if you want to watch the demo videos, you can click on play course. So after clicking on play course, okay, 3 demo videos will be opened. Okay, 3 demo videos will be opened, and these 3 demo videos that you can watch without paying a single penny. So after watching demo videos only, you can go for join this course. And I want to show you where this mains answer writing course is there. So here at last, here you can see this is our mains answer writing course. Okay, you can join there. And this is our foundation course for UPSC 2024 and 2025. So here in this course, we are providing your entire GS syllabus from basic to advanced level, and we are discussing each and every topic. It is a combination of both recorded and live classes. And even this course, which includes your prelims test series, prelims booster course, mains answer writing, and as well as mains test series, everything will be included. So the cost of this course is 45,000 rupees, and the validity is 2 years. Okay, for 2 years you will be getting mentor support as well. So try to join this. Even if you can't pay this amount in one go, you can pay in installments as well. Okay, that facility is also there. And if you have any doubts regarding the courses that we are offering in this Rathod's IAS, you can call me on this number 8074765513. Okay, so that's all for today. So I hope you enjoyed this lecture. If you really like this class, so please hit the like button and share this video with your friends also. And don't forget to subscribe to this Rathod's IAS Academy. Thank you so much for watching.